all you hardcore fans out there, how are you doing? It's Big Porky here. Hello all you haters as well, how are you doing? Hope you're alright. You keep watching, don't you? Right then, I'm joined today by my old sparring partner from Bulgaria. The one and only Ron Lyle, aka Dennis Hobson from Sheffield, born and bred. How are you doing, Dennis?
Good, thanks, Russ. How are you?
Alright. Have you recovered from Bulgaria?
Well, I got a attempted assault out here.
Ah, well, you know what they say, don't you? When people can't handle a drink, they've had a drink, don't they? But
Well, who would you say couldn't handle it?
you!
Me?
You bit me!
Yeah, but who were abusive?
I wasn't abusive. Are I abusive? I can't remember being abusive.
So one of the nicest kids in the world.
I thought I was drunk, but I didn't think I was abusive. Anyway, it's all past in it, Dennis. We're going to go for round 4 now, aren't we? But how are you anyway? You alright, mate?
All good, love, yeah. All good.
Nice to have a bit of lunch with you today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice to see you again.
To pick tab up.
Family's good. Dad,
Yeah.
Janie and Ruby and Reggie.
Janie's alright.
I'm still number 27 with Reggie.
Ruby and Reggie are alright. Yeah, you're 28 now, he tells me.
I've been demoted.
You're 28th now.
Gone down in rankings.
I says, what number's Dennis now? He says, 28.
How come?
I don't know, you were
Because you haven't
20.
seen me for a bit.
Yeah, probably.
I've got to see Reggie.
So what's been happening? What have you been up to?
Well, yeah, as you know, I'm getting married.
Yeah, you get married
January.
in 2 months, don't you?
I've just been away with a load of lads. We had a good time. We're in Bulgaria with you.
Yeah, and then you went to Thailand for your stag do.
Yeah, and then I've just been at Tenerife because we're getting married in Tenerife, sorting the last few details out of the wedding.
All looking good then, is it?
Yeah.
You know what happens, Dennis, though, when you get married, they take half, don't they?
Take it out. Well, I've had it before, so it's my second time round. Once bitten, should be twice shy, but you say you never learn. 18 years, Russ. I've been together.
That's why you've been together, yeah. And she's still only 30, isn't she then?
Stop being cheeky.
Oh, I'm joking.
She's the mother to my 2 beautiful little girls.
Yeah?
Yep, so...
Yeah, so you're going to get married?
Yep, so we're getting married.
Brilliant.
So all good stuff. So, what's happening with you?
Basically I'm just plodding on with the channel now. It's growing by the day. We're getting about 23 people every week subscribing. So it's growing, isn't it?
You're becoming a minor celebrity now, Russ.
I know, yeah, it's quite a bit hard to take, to be honest. You know, where I'm living and that, people keep pulling me and saying, who do you think you are, you with your camera and your new car and all that? I said, I'm just Porky, aren't I, from Porky's Corner?
Well, that's what happens in this society.
I know, yeah.
People get jealous, but they haven't put themselves out there like you have, they?
Tried my best, I
So what did you think to
Bulgaria? You're putting me on the spot here now.
Funny language?
I thought Hughie had a bad night at office.
Yeah.
I thought he's better than that.
I thought so.
I've seen him, obviously. I've just done a training camp with Hughie and Peter and Frank Smith and Robin Reed, and spent a lot of time there in the last couple of months. And in fact, for his last 2 fights, and I thought he was flying in both camps, to be honest. But I think on the night he just didn't perform to the best of his capabilities. But I can't be too hard on him because he got cut early on, a bad cut, and I think the referee could have been a bit kinder to them. I thought he created a bit of panic in the corner. Maybe not in Kerry Kay's, because he dealt with the cut fantastic, didn't he, Kerry? Brilliant. As you know, we were both sat on press row, weren't we? No, we were probably closer to the ring than Peter were, where he was sat, behind the apron. And I think that Hughie could have performed better, but I think the cut, it mentally, it had an effect on him, and I think he came out all guns blazing in 3rd, thinking that he wasn't going to get long with that cut. But they forgot about how good the cut man were, because he never had to perform for him before, had he? And he's probably the best in the business now, isn't he? They're saying. People have said for years it's Jimmy Tibbs, Mick the Rub Williams, but or is it Mick Williams? Is it?
Yeah.
Mick the Rub, they call it, don't they? Because he rubs Vaseline on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mick the Rub. Well, I think Mick the Rub Williamson, Jimmy Tibbs, both professional top guys, and I think Kerry Kays, he don't get a mention as much because he hasn't had the cuts to get involved with. I think he had the bad one with John Faxton, didn't he, against his Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton had a bad one, didn't he, against John Faxton, didn't he? But with Kerry cut man then, I think he were with Billy Graham.
I think they used to use Mick.
Oh, did they have Mick then?
Yeah, but I think that's why he's not as renowned.
Yeah, he's not as big a name as them.
But he will be. He's as good as you're going to get now.
Oh, he's
and he just conducts himself in a gentlemanly manner.
We like him, don't we, Kerry Kays, don't we? He's a gentleman, isn't he? We like Kerry. If you're watching, you're a top man.
You are a top man, Kerry.
But I thought he performed brilliant, and I think after 6 rounds they could have gone back to performing how we were going to perform instead of going all out guns blazing, because I think that's alien to him, innit? Because Hughie's a back foot counter punch, picture pocket type of guy, innit? And I thought he fought a style that it's not him. And that other guy, he seemed to old man him.
But I think he was here for a taking, and I think he would have, if you would have been on top of his game, I think he would have been a perfect opponent for him. I've seen Hughie perform a lot better than that, and I think you're right. I think obviously the cut affected him, but I think the cut affected him. I think it goes back to when he originally got cut in the gym, and obviously he's got cut and it's altered his training program.
Yeah.
Now really could have done with that being put back that fight. So he could have got back in his groove and he had the right sparring, right preparation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he's got that cut, he knows it's not 100% healed.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of negativity and he cops for that in the second round and everything else goes out of the window. And I think it goes right back to when he originally got cut. It's obviously affected his programme, and then he gets cut in the fight and he just takes a bit of his game away and he takes him off his game plan maybe, and he was just looking for the only punch with the right hand, and he did cop for he wobbled Pulev in I think 8th round. Rush.
Yeah. I gave you 4 rounds,
and he was looking for that shot all night, whereas the referee gave Pulev a little bit of a breather as well.
He did,
in that, but he was looking for that, and they needed to be a bit more about him, and I've seen Hughie perform and his movement better than what it was. So he had an off night on a big night, and the cut played a massive part. Very early in the fight, massive part. All them people have sent me emails saying you're an arse licker, you're up Peters, whatever, and all the insults that you give me. I can only say what I saw, and that weren't Hughie.
They've got Dennis Hobson sat next to me. He's had all world champions: Carl Thompson, Ricky Hatton, who else have you had? Jamie McDonnell, Clinton Woods, Stuart Hall. There's 5 world champions there. What did you go with Ricky Hatton? 4-0, didn't you? 4-0. Broke Vegas with him, didn't you? So if Dennis is going to say what I'm saying, and he's a bit more experienced than me, I think people are a bit harsh on me. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but the kid's 24. He already had a cut. He rang down here. What can you do? He won 4 rounds. One judge gave him 5. I gave him 4. Peter gave him 4. I could see how he won 3, but I gave him 4. One judge gave him 5. So let's say 4 rounds with a bad cut, fighting away from home, age 24, against the #1 contender. He's got things to build on, hasn't he?
He's a talent,
and he's got experience off that now.
I think he needs a bit of a rest, mate. I think he needs a bit of rest.
Positive thinking.
Bit of positive thinking, and look at experiences. He's had at 24. Some kids don't get the opportunities he's had up to being 30. So he's had the experience and he'll be better for it. It's just a shame he couldn't have took that step, because Pulev were ripe for Hughie's style. Hughie had got the style to beat Pulev, and it just, look, opportunities come along and then you just don't need bad luck, and he had some bad luck with a cut in training. That's where it all started. Affected his programme. The fight could have done with being put back at least a month, and but they had to take this fight because they could have missed the opportunity. Now I don't know the old ins and outs of that, but obviously things may have been different if we could have moved the fight back a month or 2. And I think Hughie, fight him. I think Hughie beats Pulev, on top of his game, 6 times out of 7 days. I think he got the beating of Pulev, and it was just a shame that he caught him when everything were up. He was swimming against tide with a cut, trying to get away from home, but he got all tools to beat Pulev, and everything were against him, especially getting cut in the second round, and that would it. He'd have built on that because he'd have got confidence, thinking, right, this cut's all right. It's not going to let me down. If he'd got to about 4th round without getting that cut, he'd have got confidence. He knew that cut were there.
Yeah.
And he didn't know if it would open up, and obviously it did, because he just copped for it, banged on a really.
I think he panicked, didn't he? They panicked.
Yeah, he panicked because he.
I think the referee scared him as well. I think he scared Peter, didn't he?
Yeah, he thought.
Saying, I'm going to stop this.
Yeah, couldn't stop it, but Kerry did a fantastic job. But
yeah, he did. Yeah.
Upwards and onwards. I think he needs a rest, re-evaluate. He's red hot the UK heavyweight division.
Oh, it's on everybody's lips, isn't it, boxing at the moment?
So. You know, he comes again, he dusts himself down, get positive thinking again, and comes back with another good win or two, and like he did against Sexton, and away he goes again. He's 24-year-old.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Yeah.
They were good to see you there, though. We had
a good weekend, didn't we?
We had a good weekend.
A good long weekend. Mark Rammy, your pal Mark Ramsden.
Yeah.
How you doing, Rammy? You alright, lad? He loves a pound note, doesn't he, Rammy?
He's my pal, Rammy. He's
a lifelong bloke, isn't he?
Lifelong friend, Rammy. We used to play football together, you know, that's how we met when we were in his 20s.
They were a defender.
No, he weren't. He was a winger. Speedy winger.
Rammy on the wing. Terry Curran.
He were on books at Rotherham United.
Rotherham, were he?
Yeah.
Go on, Rammy.
Played with me at Denby.
Did he?
Yeah, Denby United.
Were he in the same team as you at Denby?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have anybody who played football with you at Denby, didn't you?
I seen Barney on the same plane as me. Barney used to come and watch us. He got Donny shirts on.
Never.
Yes, day before.
Did he go to Hughie's fight?
No, he were on. I've just come back from Tenerife.
Oh yeah.
And he were flying back into East Midlands.
Oh, this last weekend just gone. Yeah.
On what day did he come? Tuesday this
week.
Tuesday,
he just come back. Yeah.
Barney and a kid called Kevin Bell from Denby. They used to come and watch us every week.
Go on. Yeah, they had a good old team, didn't they, Denby United?
We did, of course we did.
Weren't you club treasurer or manager or something, Dennis?
No, I played off and on for 8 years, something like that. But I were on the committee as well after a few years, and I used to help them I built them a stand, got them a stand built, got them all seats from Sheffield Wednesday's old stand. And I got
what year was that then?
90. About 90, 80. I played from.
Well, before Clinton, then, before you started with Clinton.
Yeah, I played from 86. I played from 86 off and on to about 95.
You'll have had a mullet then in them days, won't you, Dennis?
I had a bit more Barney than what I've got now.
A bit more Barney.
Those were the days, Russ. I was fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, where did you play? Midfield then?
I'd play on right hand side, because I could play on wing. And sometimes I'd play straight down middle up front. But I could play midfield, yeah, as well. Played in midfield, both. Play up front or in midfield.
Go on. Savannah won. Savannah Marshall.
Yeah, I like her. She's a class actor.
She's the only girl to beat Clarissa Shields. You know, this great woman who they're going on about who's going to be better than Layla Ali and Anne Wolfe and Louise Riker. They're saying she's going to be better than them. And I said to Savannah, you know, when you beat Clarissa Shields, how did it go? She said, it was easy. She goes, I schooled her. She was easy every time I hit her, I hurt her. So if she can get that fight with her, she's a Sky fighter now, isn't she, or DAZN?
Right.
With Yearn. I think that could be a good fight. And who knows if Hughie might get the loser of Chisora White. But it looks like they're going to line the loser up for Usyk on pay-per-view, from what I heard this morning. You know. So I don't know, but I'd like to see Hughie fight
what would you
Chisora.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
That'd be a great.
Oh, Dillian White. We like Dillian White, don't we?
Yeah.
Like his training. He's a good team they've got there. He's invested in his son, Dillian White. He's the most improved fighter, I think, in country at the moment, heavyweight.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I think you will improve, you know.
Yeah, from that.
Yeah, he knows he's got to add a bit more to his game. He's got that movement, he's got a smashing jab, and he can slip a right hand. He'll learn how to get a bit more slicker, because he's relied on his movement and speed.
Yeah.
But he'll add a bit more to his game now, because he'll learn through being in with some of these top guys, and such as Chisora and Dillian White, he'll be in that mix with them, and that experience that he gets with his extra speed and manoeuvrability, he should come out on top. But he needs to get that kind of experience that they've had.
Right then, moving away from Bulgaria, let's go into the Sky and Matchroom show.
Oh yeah.
Bellew, who said...
You're not going to get people hating me like they hate you, are you?
We're not going to get any Tony. Tony Bellew has already phoned you about me, and he once, complaining.
He did, but Russ, only thing I'd say is, like, look, you're all entitled to your opinion. As long as we don't get personal, like, remember when you made a mistake that time about them tickets? Yeah. Which you said something which obviously gets a bit close to people's heart. You can't do that. Yeah. But you've got an opinion, and it's good. You've got an opinion, but just don't get personal. That's all.
What, stubble? Oh, that other thing.
Yeah, about people's illnesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, if people are going to get me, I'm going to get back on.
Yeah, but that's a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Touches people. They can't do that. But like, that's getting a bit of a fan club now. Though. What about them kids in Bulgaria following?
Oh, mobbed me.
They love. Then I know we sound a bit thing. We've got his own family, but we love him.
I know. They love him more than my own family.
They've got their own family. They love him.
Yeah, you're making me cringe now. It's embarrassing.
Well, but you should.
Daniel Goodwin. I remember his name now, and his mates. They're proper boxing. I think they're a bit Nottingham lads. Shout out to Daniel Goodwin.
Mansfield, they're from.
Mansfield. Is he from Mansfield? Is that where they said they were from? Yeah. He's got a similar accent to Wayne Froch.
Yeah.
Similar accents there that way, aren't they? Carlton.
So they're getting some fans, and people like a bit of controversy. Just, and if people don't like it, come on. But like, as long as they don't get too personal.
Yeah.
About,
Try not to, don't I? I try to tone it down, because there's obviously, as you know, there's a few people that I'm talking with at the moment, and a few things bubbling for next year with Channel, and that's where we've been today.
Peter loves your opinion, doesn't he?
Peter Fury, yeah, he loves me. He loves me to death, doesn't he? They think I'm a character, don't they? But they're alright. Obviously, I'll get on with Peter because I'm Frank Smith, because they've had 10 stretches, haven't they? And I've served over 10, over a 12, 13 year period. So they know what I've gone through, and I know what they've gone through. It's a bit like with Richard Towers, isn't it, with you? You'll get on with him, don't you? And you'll understand what he's gone through, because you've heard it off me, haven't you? Even though you haven't done no shovel then.
Well, my dad used to go on about shovel he'd done, didn't he?
That's what I want. Yeah, your dad had done some shovel. Yeah. Your dad had done some Armley. Did it in Armley, didn't he, your dad?
Done Armley, where else has he done?
Dennis's dad used to sit with me all the time, talking about all the shovel he'd done. I'll put him at the end of the video. I'll show you some pictures of him. But yeah, Dennis's dad's he does some shovel. He set about coppers up here, didn't he, one night in cells, didn't he? Back in the 60s.
I chipped 1 or 2 coppers, me dad. Yeah.
While I've got you there, Dennis, somebody sent me about a load of emails saying it's a load of crap that Dennis Hobson tried to buy Sheffield Wednesday. Dennis, is it true that you tried to buy Sheffield Wednesday with your consortium?
What do they mean it's a load of crap?
But,
have a look at it on...
It's on Google, isn't it? That's what I'm saying, but...
Yeah, at the time, there were a deal to be done to get in Sheffield Wednesday, and the deals that you don't have to have 100 million or whatever. When you get a consortium together, you can just put in there just to get in, and then self-finance. There were a deal to be done, and at that time we could have made a difference, because Wednesday were in the 3rd tier of football, whereas they're obviously in Championship now. But we'd have made a difference. I mean, I believe they could have done with me help now. Yeah. But such is life.
Yeah. It's but anyway, moving on from there, we're going to go to straight into the Sky Show, and we're not going to get personal, but we'll start off at somebody who we've had in here who's close to our hearts and who signed with you. You even gave him his name, the White Rhino, David Allen. What do you think to his performance, Dennis?
I've always known he's had performances in him. The thing what I don't like, I don't like him taking too many shots because he's going to end up walking on his heels, and some people out there are not going to be bothered at this level because they just sometimes treat fighters like pieces of meat. I know what it's like to get hit on the end of the nose, and it's a tough game, and I'm a promoter, but I won't promote for the sake of putting somebody's health at risk. You put your health at risk every time you go in a ring, but at the same time you put your health at risk if you go horse racing or horse riding or motorbike riding. So to each his own, but all you can do is do the best for the kid and get him at the highest level that you can, and that's what I've always tried to achieve. And pick some, say, oh, they're doing fighting in ring, but they could be doing the fighting and taking a risk for an area title or a British or a European or a world title. It's still a risk. The principle's still there, you're taking a risk, so if you're gonna be in there, try and get at the best you can out of yourself and manoeuvre them into the best opportunity that you can, and that fortunately I've managed to do that for a few kids. Changed their life really and made history a few times.
So where do you see Dave Allen going now? Because it looks like Eddie's not having him on a show in December now.
Well, obviously they've been better off coming back Wales Russ.
Yeah, do you think?
And he sure tops.
He nearly came back, didn't he, in February when Eddie were blanking him, didn't he? We had him here every day, didn't we, for a week in Feb?
Yeah, but if he don't, he's got his own agenda, and if he wants to be on Sky, keeps getting on Odd Show, and if he gets a payday, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, he's bought an house now, hasn't he?
But if he'd applied himself from the start. Correctly.
He'll be a British champion now, won't he?
Yeah.
But he's still only 26 and he's coming up
26, but can he get out of that mode of wanting to eat Mars bars and Twixes and Choc?
Chomps. Chomps you were eating that day.
But like, just because you're everywhere, you don't mean to say you can eat what you want.
Yeah.
Your body's it's like a machine, so put the best fuel in it to get the best out of it. And he ain't got that.
He's never going to be like Clinton, is he?
Well, Clinton got the best out of himself.
Going to bed at 9 o'clock, is he?
Yeah, but maybe he hasn't even got to do that. But you've got to, if you're going into camp, get the best out of your
Clinton eat right and everything when he was training.
Yeah.
All the way through. After he went British Commonwealth, European World Champion.
Central area first.
Central area. Went from a central area.
That was a big fight when he won that. I thought we've got crown jewels.
Clinton rapped with that, but
yeah. But then he started living right, because up to winning the Commonwealth, up to winning the Central area, he'd still go for a pint with his pals, have a good drink with his pals up to winning area. Once he won that,
who got him out of that mode then?
Well, I sent him down to London with Howard Rainey, and we've got Terry Dunstan, Cornelius Carr, Colin McMillan, Scrap Iron Ryan, they're all in the gym, so
Scrap Iron Ryan, I remember him.
I wanted him to test himself in that kind of company, and that's what we did.
Yeah, well, he went all the way, didn't he, Clinton?